Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com, coverage of the Chicago Pro 2019. That's the year we're in. Coverage brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. I'm standing here with the brand new Chicago Pro Classic Physique champion, Jordan Plantiko. Until today, I swear to God, I've never heard of this guy. You can bet I've heard of him now. Jordan, first of all, congratulations on the win. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you? How long have you been doing this? I heard this is only your 5th show. My goodness, just tell us.
So, 22 years old.
Wow.
My birthday's in 10 days, so I'll be 23 real soon.
Wow.
But yeah, this is my 5th show ever. First show I did, I won the overall, and then we did junior nationals 3 weeks later. They were giving pro cards
This
for...
has all been this year?
No. This is
okay.
2016. 2016.
Okay.
But yeah, I got my pro card my 2nd show. And then we had the pro debut. That was 2017. I think it was 2017. And then we took
how old then?
I had to be 20.
Wow.
Yeah. But we got 13th at the Legacy, and then we just did Omaha last month, and we won the Omaha, and then just came to Chicago to see what would happen, and we came out on top.
So, you got into this fairly recently, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You can't have been doing this for 30 years.
No, it's been about 3 years of competing.
3 years. So what got you into this? Were you, I guess Classic Physique was just starting around that time.
Yeah, I think it was the first year that it started that I started competing in it as an amateur.
Is that what inspired you to get into this? Was the fact
I always loved
Classic?
bodybuilding ever since I went to high school. Like I was 13 years old. I was into the Flex magazines, muscular development. Yes, I was really into the magazines, and then I was just a student of the sport for a while, and then I got into powerlifting. I'm a world champion powerlifter. That was my first sport. Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
No, that's who knew.
But yeah, but that was my first sport, and then I transitioned to bodybuilding, and it looks like I'm making a mark here in this sport. This one sounds a little more promising.
So you started reading the magazines and everything with bodybuilders. Who were some of the bodybuilders that you looked up to in the beginning?
It was the big bodybuilders. Like you had Jay Cutler. I think it might have been his last year as Mr. Olympia, and then it was Phil Heath, so the whole generation of Phil Heath, basically. But you had Dexter Jackson, Johnny Jackson, Branch Warren, those were the big names. They were all part of Muscle Tech, and you could see them in the magazines all the time, and those were the big inspirations.
See, because, you could have gone that route, I'm sure, if you wanted to be much bigger and thicker and freakier.
Yeah.
But what was it about Classic Physique that attracted you and said, this is the look I think I want to go for, what I could be good at?
Yeah. Well, I think you should walk before you run sometimes. So, Classic Physique, I was always underweight for the class. So it would make sense to fill out Classic first before even considering the Open. I crossed over into the Open for my first show, but that was just to get more stage time, honestly. I fit better in Classic Physique. Everyone tells me I have a classic look, and honestly, I'm 20 pounds under the weight limit right now. So
wow.
I need to fill out this class first.
Let's get the stats. I'm going to say you're about 5'10", 5'11"?
5'10 and a half, good.
5'10",
yes.
So what's the limit for that?
215.
215. And
Yep.
you're 195?
Yep, 196,
Okay.
195.
So you have so much potential in this division still.
Yes.
Because I'm looking at you and I'm very, very critical, very critical. That's my job. And I said, this guy, because I could see they're comparing, so I pay attention. So they're comparing this guy to Ravante. Going into this show, I thought Ravante Moody, because I never heard of anybody else.
Sure.
It was 26 guys in your class today. Big class,
wow.
but not a lot of big names. So I saw Ravante, I said, okay, well, he's probably going to win. And then they start doing the comparison. I go, I don't know who this guy is, but he's pretty good. Shape and structure. I said, when this guy fills out, he's going to be scary. And it's great to hear that you have 20 pounds to go, because that means we're just seeing a little bit, the tip of the iceberg with you. Wow. So you just qualified for the Olympia.
Yes, sir.
This is your 3rd pro show?
This is the 3rd, yes.
That's right. You only did 2 amateur shows.
Correct.
Wow.
So this is number 5. Olympia is number 6.
Okay. So, what are you going to do? You got 10 weeks now, right? What do you do in 10 weeks when you just peaked for this,
Sure.
and now you got 10 weeks as the biggest stage in the world?
I was about to say, yeah, we've been prepping now for, I think this is the 18th week. So we're gonna totally shut it down for a week. We're just gonna do some light cardio, kind of eat and enjoy myself a little, train here and there, and kind of hit the reset button, and then we'll get right back to what we do best.
You keep saying we. Who's your coach?
Kevin and Stacy Tomasini, they're sitting right beside me here.
Sounds familiar. I know who that guy is.
Oh yeah, they run the best shows in Wisconsin. Yes.
So you're born and bred in Wisconsin. That's where you're from.
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
I hear a little bit of the accent, a little bit. Hey, that's a great Corey Everson.
It's in my pocket.
You've had some great people. Corey Everson, the 6-time Ms. Olympia, was from Wisconsin. Who else? Art Atwood. Yeah, I mean, for a state in the Midwest, you guys have pumped out some awesome physiques over the years.
We're gonna keep doing it.
So 22 years old for another week or so. Wow, I just want to congratulate you one more time. It's an amazing feat. I don't think too many people out there knew who you were before today, but you can bet now they're going to start knowing exactly who you are, and we're going to be hearing more and more and more. Kevin, why don't you come up here for a second?
All right, special guest.
Yeah, I love special guests. Coach's Corner, we're going to call this.
All right.
Yeah, Kevin, like I said, he's a surprise. He's one of those. I like surprise. I like, oh shit, who's that?
Yeah.
Because I see the same damn people over and over and over again. How did you meet this guy, and how did you know he had really good potential?
Honestly, I met Jordan at the gym. It was actually through another athlete I trained. It was kind of cool. I knew he was special because he was interviewing me more than I was asking questions about him. So it was really cool. And like I said, one thing led to another. He came to a seminar. I watched him pose, and I look at the lines, and he was just, like I said, I told his mom, I think right away, I said he was going to be a special athlete, and he's lived up to everything so far, and I think there's so much more to go. So.
And it's crazy because most of the top guys winning shows are right at the limit.
Yeah.
They're right there, and most of them have to do crazy things to lose 10, I've heard even 20 pounds in the last week, some of these guys. He's got 20 pounds to play with. What kind of potential do you see in the future for Classic Division for Jordan?
I know it sounds crazy, but I think he'll be Mr. Olympia one day. I really do.
Very close. Somebody's got to be Mr. Olympia. Why not?
Yeah. And the nice thing is, and a lot of people like to discourage that he's smaller, but it's kind of nice because we go into it with the super heavyweight mentality. So we start carbing early. We continue to carb. It makes, and like I said, well, you see a lot of these guys struggle to get in. Jordan just keeps getting bigger, rounder, fuller. And it actually, I don't know if it's an advantage because I said I'd love to have the 20 pounds, but it's not as big of a disadvantage with Jordan as it would be for somebody else. So it's very cool.
Well, congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you so much.
Great job coaching him. Great job today with the win. Congratulations. And everyone knows who Jordan, how do you say the last name? Plantiko. This is the first Plantiko I've ever met in my life, I guarantee you. So he is your new Chicago Pro Classic Physique champion. He's on the way to the first Olympia in 10 weeks in Las Vegas. So check him out. For muscledevelopment.com, it's Ron Harris for Chicago Pro coverage, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Thanks, man. Good job.
Oh, absolutely.
Go get your pizza.
Thank you.